The world as we know it is in search for peace. Peace is a steady depleting factor, and we seem to lack much of it in our world today. Jesus tells us in John 14:27, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid." These words come from a time in the life of Jesus when he was wrapping up things for his earthly ministry. And these few lines serve as a great encouragement for his disciples who are disturbed at the knowledge that Jesus was talking about a time when he was no longer going to be with them. And what Jesus says is very valuable for them in that time, but it holds a lot of significance for us today. The world in which we live in is plagued with events and calamities that tend to trouble our hearts and that tend to get us fearful about the way things are in our life. Jesus specifically says he gives us peace. When you think about peace, there are two kinds of peace. The first is the outer peace. That peace which is dependent upon the circumstances that surround us or that we find ourselves in. And this peace rises or falls based on the things that happen with us or to us. And then the second piece is the inner peace. The inner peace is a deliberate state of psychological or spiritual calm despite the potential presence of stressors. And this inner peace remains. It remains in times of chaos. It remains in times of calamities. It remains in times of troubles. And this peace is the peace that Jesus talks about. The peace that Jesus gives us is specifically for us in times when our hearts can be troubled. What is your heart troubled about today? What is disturbing you? What is causing you to be anxious? What is causing you to be worried? You can trust God to give you the peace in the midst of your storm, because His peace is out of this world. You can say a prayer and ask Jesus to bless you with this peace. Jesus also says this inner peace is specifically for our fears. We tend to develop fears towards things we don't have control over. But somebody beautifully said, when things are not in our control, they are in His control. And so we can trust God and learn how to allow our trust to override the fears that take us captive at our heart. And we can put our assurance in the words of Jesus that His peace was given to us. It was given, which means we don't need to do anything to receive it. It is there for us to use. The question that I want to leave for our reflection today is, are you going to avail of that peace? God bless you.